Hey everyone, this is a clip from the regular exclusive podcast. If you like what you hear, then subscribe for more and find our podcast anywhere that you listen to podcasts. Then I was on a real Keanu kick, and
stop right there.
Then
I know he's a nice person, but I hate him as an actor.
Then I watched the new Matrix.
What'd you think?
It was about on par with the other sequels of the Matrix.
What? I thought it was like really good.
Spoiler alert.
I thought it was all right. I don't know. It was a little too meta. Like it was very just like on the nose.
That's like what it is, right?
And
that's what it's always been.
And I was wondering to myself, I'm like, is this intentional or not? Like it sounded like they were kind of like poking fun at Warner Brothers by actually putting Warner Brothers in the movie.
100%.
But then at the same time, though, it's like Warner Brothers is making a lot of money off this. So like, is the joke really on them? I don't know. There was parts of it I really liked. I really liked the Agent Smith guy. I was really surprised because like
Hugo Weaving's iconic in that role.
I would die for Hugo Weaving in any role. And he's so just unbelievable in The Matrix. But this other guy, like he was really good at just being
smarmy.
Essentially as this character kind of is like a different skinned Agent Smith, like same motivation, but just different look.
I felt the same way with what's his face? Is it Morbius or
Morpheus?
Morpheus. Sorry, Morbius has really ruined everything in my life.
It's not Morbin time.
Okay, good. Speaking of that, I did see something funny that I just had to share off that, and it was like some post on Reddit that they were like, man, like, you know, kids today, like when the Fantastic Four comes out in a couple of years, and like the thing is like it's clobbering time, they'll be like, oh, they took that from Morbius, because everyone's saying like, oh, it's Morbin time. It's like, no, God, no. Do not think that. Nothing ever good will come from Morbius.
Oh, that movie, I am so ready to watch it the minute it is available on like Prime, like for free. Like I'm not going to pay extra for it.
Never,
but like I have to see it. It's been such an uplifting part of my life, all of the memes that have come from it. I'm like,
but it's not going to be nearly as fun as all making fun of it and dunking on it. You think?
I'm going to dunk on it in real time. Like, this isn't I'm giving it a chance. This
First
is just
commentary we do. We should do Morbius.
There we go.
Either that or like fucking arachnophobia or something gnarly. Not for you though. I guess we'll have to find something for you that'll get a good reaction.
Well, if something gets a good reaction out of me, I might just not even do the podcast because I'll be damaged from it.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of bad things, so
I know that you have.
Human Centipede. I don't think we'll ever.
If you force me to watch that, like I'm gonna be really upset, but like I get it because I would flip the fuck out at that movie, and I just have no reason to ever watch it, which is the perfect reason to make me watch it. Think about the new Morpheus.
I didn't like it. I liked him. I didn't like what he was. Like I
don't get it.
I was confused. He was like a program that escaped the program. Just make him a different character. Like, I don't know.
They did the same thing with Agent Smith though. So it's like I thought it just fit really well that they both had
except
avatars.
Agent Smith was a program where
but didn't Morpheus die or no? He didn't die in the third one. He was still alive. He was king or whatever.
He was still alive. But
king of the Matrix people. I don't know what they're called.
They brought back Jada Pinkett Smith. So I don't know. Like that would have been a good question.
Don't say anything about her. Right
nothing.
now. Nothing. I don't want Will Smith coming in.
Yeah, I thought I heard something for a second.
I would love it if he just snuck up on you whenever it's like you say her name 3 times, like Beetlejuice, and then he shows up and fucking smacks you.
That would have been a really interesting idea to do. Like if you plug in an old man like Morpheus,
let's plug him in Morbius.
If Morbius was there, is he still a shitty character?
10 times better for the movie, I think.
But it's like if you plug him in, is he young? You know, that would have been interesting. Like
if
that guy was the plugged in version.
Yeah, like
that would have been interesting.
I upgraded his skin. Or whatever it's called. I don't fucking know.
The main thing, though, that I hated, it was one, there wasn't enough kung fu. Like there was some fight scenes, but like The Matrix is kung fu, and there just wasn't There wasn't.
I mean,
any
I
of it.
guess I feel like it's so much more like this like weird sci-fi like technical war thing.
Obviously, but you watch the first Matrix, like it's kung fu. It's a huge, like the fight scenes are really long kung fu fight scenes. But I hated at the end when they were driving through all the bodies that were raining down, and he was just like using the force. He was just like pushing people, and I'm just like, that's not a move. He could stop bullets, but like he just uses the force now. I hated that.
I don't know the intricacies of his powers. I think sure that sounds relatable, but that sounds like an upgrade to me if they're able to use the force and like fly around all of a sudden.
Clearly, the Matrix
I don't know how it works.
Not important enough for you.
It's also not real, so like they can make up their rules, right?
You don't know
the Matrix is a program, so they can be like, you know what?
Don't know that.
You're right. I don't think anybody actually knows what it is.
But speaking of rules and they make them up, I thought it was really weird that Trinity could fly at the end. Spoiler alert.
I just said that. I thought that was cool.
It took me off guard because Neo could fly, and then they kind of rewrote what the one is, and
they're the most important part of it.
Well, they are. It's just weird that this happened now. Like it never came up at any point in the 3 movies, and it was just like I was like, oh, this is a thing. Like it just kind of was like the thing that powers the Matrix is their love, and I'm like,
I thought that was sweet, but then again, I don't know.
That's where we're going with this.
Yeah,
Trinity's awesome. If she can fly, cool. I'm just like, I feel like there wasn't any sort of like rhyme or reason to it. I don't know. It's just kind of caught me off guard, and I'm like, this is how we're ending the movie.
I did think I think that like Warner Brothers was planning to like do a 4th movie of it, and they were going to do it with or without the directors.
Mm-hmm.
But they were like, we're going to move on without you if you don't like do it. Mm-hmm. And so they were like, fine. So I feel like a lot of the stuff that they put in there was like, fuck you for making us do that. So we're just going to make it like not at all the same, but like kind of the same, but like just kind of fuck with everything. I don't know. That could be it. Big fuck you to Warner Brothers. I still thought it was good. I enjoyed myself, but also I'm not very like, it does not hold a dear place in my heart for almost most of my life. I never saw The Matrix until Nolan made me watch it twice because I fell asleep the first time, and then the second time, and I never.
That's all. Movies. That's all we need to know.
Exactly. I watched them again, and then I ended up loving them.
I hold the same position with this one that I do all the other ones. I would rather just watch the first one. So
then they just went buck wild.
If I'm feeling frisky, I'll watch Reloaded. But
gross.
Like really,
why are you feeling frisky and what are you gonna jerk off to it?
It's a rare thing. I'm just saying
rare thing to jerk off during
if I'm feeling frisky, I'll watch Reloaded. I'm not
in a
Reloaded.
In what kind of a way?
Well, that's none of your goddamn business. Okay.
Are you telling me that that's like the movie you put on when you're gonna like have sex? So Sarah like comes in, sees you're watching that, and goes, "Oh, it's on." I guess that means it's on tonight.
If that was going to be the case, it would definitely be a secret. Because if Sarah ever learned that was what did it for me, she would be very upset about that.
Exactly.
Like, honey, I'm ready.
Well, it's better than like I feel like, and this might be TMI, but when Nolan and I first started dating, he was just really not subtle about that. So like, I would go like to grab something out of my bag or my purse or something that was in his room, and there would just be porn on the TV, and I was just like he put it on before I would come over. Or like while we were hanging out and he's having a few drinks, feeling like I'm just gonna let her know what's up. And so like I would just go in there to grab something and there'd be just fucking porn on the TV. And I'm like, real subtle, thanks, dude.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
It still happened and we're still together, so I guess it worked. I don't know. I'm a little embarrassed if that worked on me, but I mean it's like a weird mind fuck where it's like he's being super obvious, but like. Then I'm like, well, what does this say? Like, I don't know. Am I supposed to watch this specific part? I don't know. At least it wasn't like really upsetting porn. Like if it was really like weird shit, I'd be like, okay, I'm out. Like, this is what you have downloaded on your computer.
Andy, for the last time, I don't want your giant box of pornography. No.
Yeah, I don't think he does that anymore. If he does, like he just doesn't like put it on for me like that as like a mating ritual of some kind. But yeah, I wish it was almost like he would put on. I mean, if he knew me at all, he would throw Jaws on every time and it would work like fucking magic. Or any horror movie. I made him watch Hereditary because I was like, I'm going to get real horny after this movie. And he was like, okay, I'll watch it. That's the only way I would ever watch it. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, obviously, who doesn't get turned on by Toni Collette? But I'm thinking also like just horror movies in general. Get your blood pumping, get me excited. I'm just like, I want him to watch horror movies with me, and he hates them. So I'm like, this is how we can meet in the middle.
All right. Well,
Exactly.
we're definitely going to cut that, but that was hilarious.
Why are we going to cut that?
I don't know.
That was hilarious. We should keep it in.
All
Why would
right.
you cut that?
All right, whatever
Think
you
it's
say.
TMI?
I guess it's not my information. So
Yeah, I'm
like,
perfectly comfortable because I think it's also hilarious. I'll ask Nolan if it's okay.
there we go.
If that makes you feel better, but I have a feeling he'll think it sounds like he's pretty cool.
All